Today, we're going to reveal the spoilers for 6th to 9th of July. And trust me, next week is absolutely explosive. A kidnapping, a secret affair on the verge of exposure, and an emotional family reunion that could change everything. Before we get into it, make sure you subscribe to Soap Insider 2.0, hit the like button and turn on notifications so you never miss any EastEnders spoilers. Now, let's get straight into the 6 biggie spoilers coming up next week.
Bea Pollard kidnaps Honey Mitchell. Things take a terrifying turn in Walford next week. A police cordon appears outside number 18, and everyone is talking about the Mitchell family. Honey secretly meets Billy with Nicola, but their meeting is interrupted when a detective calls Honey away. Later, determined to draw Bea out of hiding, Honey and the residents organise an online vigil. But someone is watching from a distance, and Honey becomes convinced it's Bea. She follows the mysterious figure and soon realises her suspicions are correct. Honey demands that Billy's name be cleared, but the confrontation quickly turns violent. During the struggle, Honey is knocked unconscious. When she wakes up, she's trapped inside a remote country cottage with no way of contacting her family or escaping. Bea insists that they need to sort everything out, but Honey fears for her life. Back in Walford, the entire community joins the search. Linda tracks Honey's phone, only to discover it's smashed in a bush. Billy fears the worst as Nicola, Linda and Suki set out to find her. Will Honey be rescued? And could this finally be the end of Bea Pollard's reign of terror?
Priya Nandra Hart threatens to expose her affair with Max Branning. This storyline could be one of the biggest disasters of the week. Max and Priya have been playing a dangerous game for quite some time, but secrets in Walford never stay hidden forever. Cindy is already beginning to notice that something isn't right. She sees the tension between Max and Priya and starts questioning their behaviour. The more Max tries to defend Priya, the more suspicious Cindy becomes, and that's where things start getting really messy. Priya is furious after discovering that Max has been discussing her personal problems. Feeling betrayed, she decides she's no longer willing to stay quiet. Instead, she forces Max into a meeting at the Arches. Max goes there with one intention, to end the affair once and for all. But as always, emotions take over and the pair end up falling back into old habits. Then comes the moment that changes everything.
Out of nowhere, Cindy and Lauren arrive. Panic sets in immediately. Priya has nowhere to hide and ends up climbing into the boot of a car. What happens next is unbelievable. Lauren gets into the driver's seat and unknowingly drives away with Priya trapped inside the car. For a moment, it seems like the entire secret could finally be exposed. Meanwhile, Max is left scrambling for excuses and desperately trying to keep Cindy from discovering the truth. After escaping, Priya reaches breaking point. She turns to Suki for support and makes a shocking threat. She could expose everything. If she goes through with it, Max's relationship with Cindy could be destroyed forever, and the fallout would send shockwaves across Walford. The big question is, will Priya finally tell the truth? Kim Fox confronts Sheila Atkins. Over in the Fox-Branning family, tensions continue to rise. Amy and Denzel grow closer as Amy opens up about her concerns regarding her father, Jack. At the same time, Kim refuses to visit Denise in hospital because she's afraid of revealing the truth about Sheila Atkins. As viewers know, Sheila has secretly been supporting Jordan financially while remaining in contact with Gray Atkins. Jack encourages Kim to visit Denise, and although the meeting is awkward, Kim manages to keep the secret hidden. However, things become even more complicated when Kim and Howie decide to confront Sheila directly.
Sheila reveals information that makes Kim Fee Jordan could end up in the middle of even more family drama. Will Sheila's actions create even bigger problems for the Fox family?
4. Avani Nandra Hart reaches out to dad Ravi Gulati. This could easily be the most emotional storyline of the week. Ravi has been gone for a long time. He chose to walk away from Priya and the family, believing they would be better off without him. But for Avani, it's not that simple. No matter what happened in the past, Ravi is still a dad, and she clearly misses him more than ever. As Will opens up about the problems surrounding his own parents, it makes Avani think about her family and everything that's missing from her life. With her birthday approaching, she makes a heartbreaking decision. She picks up the phone and reaches out to Ravi, asking him if he could come back and see her on her special day. It's a simple request, but it carries so much emotion.
Will Ravi answer the call? Will he realise how much his daughter still needs him? Or will he ignore the message and break Avani's heart all over again? And if Ravi does return to Walford, could this be the start of a family reunion? Or will old wounds and painful memories create even more drama? This is definitely one storyline you'll want to keep an eye on next week.
Kojo Asare is looking for love. There could be romance on the horizon for Kojo Asare. After moving back into his own flat and putting a difficult chapter of his life behind him, things finally seem to be improving. Now living with Gina and Harry, Kojo starts thinking about his own future. Watching their relationship makes him wonder whether it's time for him to find love as well. In upcoming scenes, Kojo asks Gina and Harry to help him find a girlfriend. Could romance finally be on the cards for Kojo?
Eve Panesar Unwin struggles to bond with foster daughter Ria Verdi. Finally, becoming foster parents is proving to be much harder than Suki and Eve expected. After welcoming young Ria into their home, Eve struggles to form a connection with her. Things become even more difficult when Eve notices that Ria seems naturally drawn to Suki instead. This leaves Eve questioning herself and wondering what Suki has that she doesn't. Can Eve build a bond with Ria, or will her insecurities continue to grow? And that's everything coming up in EastEnders from the 6th to the 9th of July. Which storyline are you most excited about? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe and turn on notifications for more EastEnders spoilers right here on Soap Insider 2.0. Eve Panesar Unwin struggles to bond with foster daughter Ria Verdi. Finally, becoming foster parents is proving to be much harder than Suki and Eve expected. After welcoming young Ria into their home, Eve struggles to form a connection with her. Things become even more difficult when Eve notices that Ria seems naturally drawn to Suki instead. This leaves Eve questioning herself and wondering what Suki has that she doesn't. Can Eve build a bond with Ria, or will her insecurities continue to grow? And that's everything coming up in EastEnders from the 6th to the 9th of July. Which storyline are you most excited about? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe and turn on notifications for more EastEnders spoilers right here on Soap Insider 2.0.